Pharmaceutics, First Year Diploma in Pharmacy. First Chapter, History of Pharmacy Profession in India. History of Pharmacy Profession in India. The first time in India a chemist shop was opened in about 1811 by Mr. Bathgate, who came to India with East India Company in Calcutta. After 100 years, is that 1910, this firm started manufacturing of tinctures and spirits. Bengal Chemical and Pharmaceuticals Works, a small factory, was started in Kolkata in 1901 by Acharya Prafulla Chandra Ray. In 1903, under the leadership of Professor K.T. Gazar, a small factory at Pearl was started, which led to the development of other pharmaceuticals units. Alembic Chemical Work Limited at Baroda. India has a long history of pharmacy when the source of drug were vegetable, animal and mineral origin before 19th century. Initially, the most of medicine were being imported from abroad, mainly from UK, France and Germany. There was no control on the drug, and therefore anything under the name of drug could be made, sold and imported. As there was no restriction on the import of drug and also the quality of drugs, many adulterated and spurious drugs have got entry in India. As a result, the Indian market got flooded with inferior standard and harmful drugs. To that effect, Sir Harun Zafar moved a resolution on 19th March 1927 in the Council of State recommending the Governor General to take immediate steps to control the quality and standard of drugs, to have a comprehensive legislation. The Indian government appointed a drug inquiry committee under the chairmanship of late Colonel R.N. Chopra in 1931. The DEC was asked to make the inquiries in the said matter and then to make the recommendation for a smooth control of manufacture, import, distribution and sales of drug in interest of public health. The Import of Drug Bill was introduced in 1937 in Legislative Assembly to control the import of drugs. The bill did not certain any provision about the manufacture and sales and distribution of drugs. Thus, the drug bill was introduced in 1940 in the Legislative Assembly and the Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 come into force. Presently, Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 covers the provision related to drug and cosmetics, Ayurvedic, Siddha and Unani drugs. The central government has made a number of rules for the manufacturers, distribution and sales of drug and cosmetics in India entitled The Drug and the Commission Rules 1945. With the achievement of independence in 1947, the following acts were passed in respect with recommendation of DEC. The Pharmacy Act 1948 was passed with the object to regulate the profession of pharmacy in India. The Drug and the Magic Remedies Act 1954 was passed to control a certain type of disadvantage related to drugs and to prohibit certain kinds of advertisements related to magic remedies. The Medicinal and Toilet Preparation Act 1955 was passed providing for a levy and collection of duties of excise on medicinal and toilet preparation containing alcohol, opium, Indian hemp, or other narcotics, drugs, and narcotics. There are also some other acts which directly or indirectly related to the manufacture, distribution, and sales of drugs and pharmaceuticals in India. Essential Commodities Act 1955, Drugs Price Control Order 1987-1995, NDPS Act 1985, Prevention of Food Adulteration Act 1954 and rules. The Industry Development and Regulation Act 1951.